Hello, welcome to Escrow Escapes. This is the real estate stories, market trends, and true tales from the front lines of closings. I am Matthew Halliday, Navy veteran and father of three girls, also a full time real estate agent. Let's get into it. Closing day. Lenders ready to fund, and three agreed repairs are still unfinished. You can feel the panic in the room. Welcome to Escrow Escapes. I'm Matthew Halliday. Today, a holdback saved a deal on a Friday afternoon, and I'm going to show you how to use one the right way. Let's break it down. Quick promise. By the time we're done, you'll know 3 practical actions to set up a lender-friendly holdback, how to calculate it, what wording and docs to use, and the logistics to protect funds and timelines. You can apply these on your next contract. Here's the picture. A young couple, a 30-year-old bungalow, and 3 repairs on the agreed list. A water heater, roof flashing, and a porch railing needing a permit. Contractors were scheduled, but timing went sideways. The roof crew hit rain, the permit office delayed inspections, the water heater delivery slipped. All of it lands on Friday afternoon. The lender says, no completion, no funding, heartbeat moment. You can imagine the options tossed around. Delay funding, renegotiate price, or walk away. All costly. Instead, the team proposed an escrow holdback. Withhold funds at closing to pay for those unfinished items. The lender agreed in writing and title held the money under strict release conditions. The deal closed that day. Contractors finished the week after, but it only worked because 3 decisions were handled right. Decision 1, the amount. Decide this wrong and the holdback fails. So here's how to calculate a defensible number. Simple, verifiable, and lender friendly. Step A. Get multiple bids. 2, ideally 3. Reliable contractor estimates for the exact scope. Don't accept a vague, repair, price. Ask for line item costs. Step B, apply a buffer. Use either a 25 to 50% contingency or the 150% rule on the lowest reliable bid. So if the low bid is $2,000, conservatively hold $3,000. That's not waste. It's insurance for permits, surprises, and demo. Don't forget soft costs. Permits, disposal, short-term insurance endorsements, and a signed completion affidavit from the contractor. Those matter to title and the lender. In our Friday case, the $5,000 low bid became a $7,500 holdback. The underwriter felt comfortable with that cushion. Decision 2. Wording and documentation. Lenders and title hate when repairs are complete. Be specific. Here's a concise, repeatable release checklist to use. Release funds only upon receipt by escrow of 1. Contractor's signed completion affidavit describing the work. 2. Final permit inspection, or permit final if applicable. And 3. Unconditional lien waivers from all contractors and subcontractors. Short, verifiable, testable. Add a joint reinspection window. For example, 5 business days for buyer or buyer's agent to confirm completion. A 15-minute site visit or a photo checklist stops contractor claims from moving money out too early. Little step, big protection. And crucially, get the lender's consent on letterhead included in the escrow instructions. Have an underwriter or loan officer sign. Lender accepts the holdback in the amount of $X to be held under the following release conditions. That prevents funding stalls and title confusion. Decision 3, logistics. Where do funds sit with title? Who signs to release them? Escrow officer plus lender sign-off, or escrow with a lender certified release. Put an expiration date and a reversion clause in the instructions. If work isn't done by X date, funds go to contractors per an agreed remedy or into dispute resolution. Require contractor insurance endorsements and unconditional lien waivers before release. Without those, title refuses, and rightfully so. Treat the paperwork like the lock on the vault. No docs, no release. Quick risk vignette. I saw one deal die because the underwriter never signed off. Buyer delayed closing for 3 weeks and the seller walked. That cost time, money, and trust. Get the lender yes early. Ask directly. Do you accept escrow holdbacks? And what wording do you require? Early answer changes everything. Common mistakes to avoid. Underestimating scope, vague release conditions, and assuming title will wing it. Mitigate them with multiple bids, a clear 3-part release checklist, and written lender consent included in escrow instructions. Simple, but not always done. Before we close, 3 quick templates you can copy. 1. A holdback calc. List items, lowest reliable bid, plus 50% contingency. Total holdback equals that sum. 2. The release sentence. Escrow to release holdback funds upon receipt of contractor's signed completion affidavit, evidence of final permit inspection or permit final if applicable, and unconditional contractor/subcontractor lien waivers. 3. Lender sign-off. Lender consents to the above holdback and release conditions per attached instructions. Paste these into an email draft and tweak them for your deal. Recap in 1 line. Calculate defensively, document objectively, and lock in lender and title buy-in in writing. The action to take now? Reach out to your lender and ask about holdbacks before you hit the final week of escrow. That one call changes your negotiation path immediately. If this episode helped, subscribe to Escrow Escapes so you get more real closings and templates you can use tomorrow. Share this with an agent or friend staring at an unfinished repair and ask them to check that lender box early. That's a wrap on this episode of Escrow Escapes. Thanks for listening, and remember, every deal has its bumps. It's how you navigate them that counts. Catch you next time.
Thanks for listening to Escrow Escapes. For more real estate tips, market updates, and behind-the-scenes stories, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. I am Matthew Halliday. We'll see you on the next closing. Thanks. Have a great day.